Came to be that time of the night when we gather to chat. Come and join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing taking cool shots. Watch your videos, laugh out loud. Well, join us cause any care shall be forgot. It's the after show chat. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Gang going nuts. We don't know what else to sing about. So I'll throw it in. Something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it is, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufresne doesn't wake up. Oh, Mrs. Dufresne. Once it's for certain, we're all happy friends. And all together the fun never ends. So stick around and watch with us. It's the after show chat.
Get your butt to bed, Harold Dufresne.
Oh, hello. I'm Severus Snape, and I implore you to watch the after show chat at 9 p.m. Central Time on Sunday nights on YouTube, unless otherwise notified. I'd say this because I think it would please you.
Hey, this is Gene. You're watching After Show Chat.
Chat. Ooh la la! All right, gang! It's HD! Over here! Ooh la la!
So Hollywood.
Oh,
Hollywood Harold.
Angelo, you wouldn't know. Look at me, dude. I'm back in the 80s over here, just coming back from Beverly Hills.
Ooh la la. Oh yeah.
Ooh la la. Look at this.
All right, I'll be right back.
How you like these glasses?
Wow.
I love. What do they bring up?
Obviously, you know I love them. I'm going to be wearing the same thing, except mine are cute.
Butterflies.
Ramona.
You know, I like a shaped glasses. You know, I'm going to have these when
They both just said butterflies.
Yeah.
$3,000 on Rodeo Drive over here in Beverly Hills. $3,000.
Green star glasses. Yeah, I bet they're made of pure gold.
Yeah. Green star.
They are designer there. They are designer. See this headband?
Yes.
Rodeo Drive.
I would say almost a periwinkle.
Yeah, almost a block off of Rodeo Drive.
Wow.
$800.
Wow.
$800.
What about the mismatched armbands?
Mismatched armband. I got a deal.
Saint Laurent.
They were $350 a piece. 2 for $800. So I paid
A T-Boss. Did T-Boss sell you? That's a T-Boss deal right there.
Oh, wait a minute. The guy did look like T-Boss who sold it to me. I don't know what's going on over here.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I just flew in from Beverly Hills, and well, let me tell you what. Let me take off these glasses, even though they cost me $2,000, you know. But it's hard to see. Whoa, now it's even harder to see. Wow. I am fresh off my Pilates class. I feel good. Feel skinny.
Well, see them guns, Harold.
What's that?
See them guns, Harold.
Well, we work on our abs there, Angelo. You should see
your abs then.
You should see these washboard abs.
Let's see them.
Wow. I don't want to take off my shirt. You'll see it later on, okay? Don't worry about it. You'll see him later.
All right.
Yeah, you'll see him later. Ah, cheers. Deserve a cheap beer for that. All that hard work I did this weekend, and now I'm going to ruin it with this cheap beer. All right. Gang, let's see who's in the house tonight. Power over Sim. Power over Sim. Who is? I know they changed. YouTube changed.
That's my friend, John.
All right, John.
Earlier in the chat.
All right.
Mildew and Broseph.
All right. What about this one? Alicia.
Yeah, that's Allie. That's my other friend.
Oh, Angela's full of your friends today. Now, Gene. Well, you don't have to get technical with my Starbucks name if you don't mind. Okay.
That's your Hollywood name.
That's my Hollywood name. I'll show you in 1 second. My Hollywood name. That's when I go get my mango dragon fruit refresher. In Beverly Hills, they call me Harold without the L. I mean, without the D.
Hey, can I see? My friends over there in LA sent a picture to us.
Okay.
Show real quick.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. There you go. Hey, I wonder if I put on these over my reading glasses. Now I'll have that Elton John look. Look at that. Goodbye, yellow brick road.
I just the additional glasses make it Elton John. They were already Elton John like.
I don't know. I can see better now. I can see what I really look like. Yeah, I can see what I look like now. Before I couldn't see what I look like. What am I gonna do?
He knows. He said, "Hey everyone, hey Harold." He knows you're in Beverly Hills, Harold.
Oh, Harold. I'm gonna show that emailing to myself. Hello, Steve Templar in the house.
Templar.
Templar. We say Templar.
So
Us Beverly Hills people say Steve Templar. Steve Templar. They say we get fancy. Steve Templar. Allison Perry's in the house. Hello, Allison. Hello, Allison. You made it just you had a lot of time. Chantel's in the house. Hello, Chantel. Hello, Chantel. Jen's in the house, but it doesn't feel like she's feeling too great tonight. Oh,
Feel better?
I feel better, Jen. Don't worry, we'll be here next. We'll be here all week. Mother Teresa's in the house. Well, I don't know if we'll be here all week, but we're gonna be here all night, but not all week. I don't know. With this shirt and this on my back, I feel like I'm getting a haircut. I don't know what is going on.
you're wearing too many accessories.
I am wearing too many accessories. It's cramping my style. So gay. It cramps my style. So if you don't know, and this is why Gene called me. I went get me a refresh. I'm gonna take this off for a second. I couldn't do it. I couldn't deal with it when I was doing Pilates. And look at that. Now my hair is all messy. Come on.
You look great.
Thank you. I couldn't do it when I was doing Pilates. I couldn't wear it when I was doing Pilates, and I couldn't do it when I doing the show. I can wear these though. These are easy. You know, these are a piece of cake. So I went get me a little mango dragon fruit refresher at Starbucks in Beverly Hills. And the lady asked me, well, what was my name? And I told her, Harold. Pretty simple, Harold. And here she goes. She wrote it down for me. Harol. Harold.
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 Fine.
So that's my official Beverly Hills name, Harold. Harold. I always say, how can a man be cursed with the name Harold?
Incomplete.
My damn dad. Was so proud of that name that he had to name him after.
It wasn't a nerd name when he gave it to you. I don't know, I guess.
Harold has always been a nerd name of myself, Gene.
I don't think there's no point in time that Harold was not a nerd name. Maybe in the 1800s, you know, and who invented the peanut?
George Washington Carver.
What's that?
Who invented the peanut? You mean the guy who discovered all the uses?
Yeah, discovered. Yeah,
George Washington Carver. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. I thought his name was Harold. No Harold ever did nothing good.
He had a very handsome name, actually.
Yeah, I know. Compared to Harold, Harold don't do nothing.
Like, what about like Orville? I mean, people aren't really named that anymore, though.
Oh, can you imagine that? Hey, it's Orville Dufresne. Hey, everybody, it's Orville. They can't spell Harold. How in the world are they going to spell Orville?
That's really funny. That should be a really like your long lost brother Orville. Orville Dufresne.
Orville, would you like some popcorn?
Oh, we got Orville Peck.
Oh man. Oh well, one day we'll have a name. We'll do a discussion. Names worse than Harold, and we'll both name them all. All right, gang. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Stop. Let's stop fooling around over here. We got a big show. We're on episode 301. I can imagine that. I can imagine that, Chantel.
Oh yeah, Starbucks.
Oh, I could tell.
Yeah.
Oh. Now there you go.
Yeah, Steve said
it. So I come to you after love. Does he sing that song? I think he does. Yeah, Engelbert Dufresne. Yeah. No, it's Dufresne. So I come to you after the love. I don't know the rest of it.
Allison said that it takes roughly 100 years for old people names to become popular again.
Oh!
They're almost there, Harold. You're almost 100. It's almost popular.
I'm reaching that milestone. Maybe
it'll
be close. Maybe it'll be close.
Countdown.
If I live as long as my grandmother, maybe my name will be cool. But by that time,
the thing is, too, if you said it was already a nerd name, then you're already ahead. Like, the 100 years is going to come before you turn 100. So hopefully it's coming up.
I don't think it's a nerd name, to tell you the truth. I think it's a cool name. I think it's a unique name.
I agree. You're the one who complained about being named Harold.
I'm just joking. It's unique. It's unique. You don't see too many Harold.
It's uncommon. Yeah.
It's uncommon. And people remember you.
That's true.
People remember you. The lady remembered me today, this weekend at the Pilates. Every time probably because it was obvious I didn't belong there.
Because your name was Harold.
Yeah, it wasn't because my name was Harold. It was obvious because I was the only outcast in that looked like an outcast. But
only grandpa, Cajun grandpa.
Stuck out like a sore thumb. They spotted me like right off the bat when they were the first night. They spotted me. They knew I didn't belong there. But anyway, we'll talk about that in 1 second. We'll talk about the whole adventures over there, going to Beverly Hills and doing what I did this weekend. Again, we have a great show tonight too, because tonight it's after show. We're talking about Beverly Hills, Hollywood, and it's after show chat movie night tonight. And tonight we have a classic bingo. Now, I watched Bingo the other night. I was going to watch it on the plane, but I did not. It's bad enough my name is Harold, and I did not want to get further humiliated.
Watch that on the plane. What a weird thing to watch on the plane.
Look, there's Harold watching Bingo. Ooh.
Slapstick dog movie.
Oh, so we're going to talk. Gene Ramone, y'all watch Bingo?
Yes, we did.
All right, Angelo, I know you did.
Yes. We all did our homework.
We all did our homework, and we're going to be ready to talk Bingo in a little bit. It's going to be something else when we talk about this movie. It was amazing. I guess it was. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then I want to bring up a topic. We're going to talk about this. And Gene, do y'all have the wrestling footage tonight?
Yeah, I have a couple little videos.
Awesome. We're gonna do some wrestling footage. They went to a wrestling.
But I can't show that much because I realized when I was looking, I'm like, oh, like everyone is just covered in blood, and I don't want to show too much of that. So I only have a couple of little clips because that's like a lot.
I'll do the hardcore. I mean, it ain't my fault. They'll do hardcore.
No, that's true. I know, but that's not everyone wants to see that.
No, I understand that. Yeah, some people like us, me, or is squeamish. All right. That's why I hide in my house after Halloween. I don't want to see no Halloween. Look, gang, I forgot to play this last week. Somebody congratulated us on 300 episodes, and I forgot to play this last week. So let's play it before I forget, if you don't mind.
Okay.
It is our friend Simone.
Happy 300 show after show chat. It's Simone from Kid Gulliver. And on behalf of David and me and the rest of the band, we want to wish you the heartiest congratulations for getting this far. It's no small feat. And I just have to say, we put out new music and we haven't been on the show yet. My feelings are a little hurt, but congratulations anyway.
Thank you, Simone. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings
We'll
there.
have you back again as soon as possible.
Yeah.
We will. Simone is having a little surgery, and I talked to Simone, and she will be on the show as soon as the surgery's over with, and rehab is finished, and everything is good. It's nothing. It is major, but I'm not at liberty to say. She did say I could share it, but yeah, she is having a little procedure done, and as soon as probably towards the end of next month, they will. And if you don't know, that's from Kid Gulliver, a great little band over there, and they were fun to have on. Her and David was fun to have on, and then one other thing I'm going to talk about tonight is the Goo Goo Dolls. Why would I be talking about the Goo Goo Dolls? No, I don't. We'll find out, because I'm going to be talking about the Goo Goo Dolls. I have a little segment on that. So, saying all that, yes. yes. You're that excited, Angelo, for the Goo Goo Dolls? Yeah. Are you a big Goo Goo Dolls fan?
Let's wait for Ramona to have this conversation.
Yes. Oh, I'm not doing the Goo Goo Dolls yet.
Gotta make them wait for that one.
Yeah. That's icing on the cake. That's whenever we're gonna have the icing on the cake. So why don't I just jump right in before let's do the Beverly Hills discussion.
Okay.
And then we'll do the bingo after show chat movie club, and then the other stuff we'll just do after we do all this. So gang, if you don't know, I won a contest for Club Pilates, from Club Pilates, to go to Beverly Hills. I stated Beverly Hills Hilton in Beverly Hills. They had some event going on. This is where they have the Golden Globes. And let me take I should show a picture. I should have loaded this up. I have video loaded up, but I didn't load up the picture of where they do the Golden Globes at, and I find that was to me anyway, because not that I watched the Golden Globes, but I've seen enough pictures and whatnot from the Golden Globes to know this area right here. Because again, I'm not a Golden Globes watcher, or you know me. I'm not. But I do see the paparazzi taking pictures before the Golden Globes, and I see them doing all this. So this is where the Golden Globes and I recognize it immediately, even though I don't watch the Golden Globes. But it's like in the little courtyard right here. And I'm going to show this real fast. But you see the green carpet right here. If you ever watch the Golden Globes, you see this is where they set up the press, and they take pictures, and they walk kind of through the press right here, and whatnot. So this is the little courtyard where the stars roll out. Now I don't know where they go after. I don't know, but this is where they do. And they had Golden Globes people over there when I was there. They had them scoping out areas to record. And when I was checking in, one of the cheap guys from the Golden Globes was asking for somebody to validate his parking for that. Seemed like the Golden Globes would pay for his parking, but I guess he had to get I was checking in, and he would say, "Yeah, I was here for the Golden Globes pre thing and pre media thing. Can I get my validate? Can I get my parking validate?" Seemed like the Golden Globes would have that taken care of, but I guess they don't. I guess it's all every person for themselves when you're working for the Golden Globes. So they had some event that Friday night over there, and I saw they had some stars, and I saw I didn't see him himself, unfortunately. Shucks. But I saw the signs that George Lopez would be there, special presenter or something for some awards. But I missed him. Oh,
I hope they validated his parking.
me too. I hope they poor George Lopez's parking. Looking rough. I tell you what, I saw him on his new show. He's looking.
He certainly looks. I was saying to Ramona, I'm like, these guys, a lot of these like comedians of a certain era really get an interesting look as they get older.
Yes, he does have an interesting look.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't George Lopez.
Angela's trigger happy with that one.
I know. Angelo, that guy looks better than George Lopez does nowadays. Sorry, George. Sorry, George. I was never a fan of George Lopez anyway. But anyway, not a fan of many comedians. But anyway, actually, I don't even know what George Lopez did. I don't even know. Tell you the truth.
Okay, Mr. Muscle.
Latin Kings of Comedy.
Say what?
The Latin Kings of Comedy, man.
Well, I never saw the Latin Kings.
And his show, literally.
Yeah, I never watched that either. So I guess I never really.
I was never a fan of him, but he did have a lot of stuff, and he was definitely extremely popular.
Yeah,
but either way, what'd you say?
Either way.
Yeah, all the same jokes all the time.
No, absolutely, yeah. I'm no big fan of stand-up comedy or much.
Me neither.
A lot of that. I like weird stuff. That's why we're here, right?
Yeah, me neither. If we'd be stand-up comedians, we would be doing that.
Absolutely.
So I checked in. I got in. Very nice Uber driver. I think he subscribed to our channel. Thank you. I forget his name. I forget. Hopefully he stays. He was a nice guy. Checked in, and of course, the first thing I do when I go in town, two things I'm always looking for: food and beer. So I went eat. Angelo, I'm sorry, I did not make it to the cheese shop store. It was closed that morning, and I could not. And it was close to the hotel, and I just wanted to kind of explore a little bit before I went eat. And by the time I got to the inn, it was too late. I needed to eat. And I thought I'll go eat the next day, and I never got. When I went to eat breakfast the next day, it was great. It was closed. Like the guy was even looking. He was like in the window, like ready to make me a sandwich, but he was just looking at me, and the lock was on the door. He was just standing there looking at me like, "Come on in. It's locked." Sorry. Next time. But anyway, I found me a little place to buy beer. Fortunately, it was a 2-mile walk, and it was hard carrying that beer back to the hotel room, but made it. So that night they had a special dinner for us for the winners of the Pilates contest. I was hoping to see more sweepers. There was one sweeper there. Now the two people that were sweepers, I'm not gonna say the other sweeper was stood out like because she mixed in well with the group. Her name was Liz, and she really, shout out to Liz. She really stood out with the group. Stood me. I look like a sore thumb I look like a bull in a china shop, okay? And I wore my paintball shirt, my first night.
Hey, Harold, when you have a second, can you show the post that got you the winning
Oh, yeah, that's important.
Like, what Pilates like people are asking it. It's like, well, not a Pilates contest, but you will be entertained to see what won him the entry.
People don't know that you're a professional sweepstakes person.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's they might not know that about you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just assuming it's people that watch so much that they just know that I am a professional sweepstake enterer. I guess you would call me that. And I did enter. It was a contest for Club Pilates, and the contest was, and that's a good point, Gene. That's why I appreciate it. And the contest was you had to post a Pilates move, your favorite Pilates move. So, me, I'm always planking. I'm known as Harold the Plank Dufresne.
Yeah, exactly. They call you Plank.
They call me Plank because I do so many planks. I mean, sometimes I'm in the grocery store and I just go on my knees and do a little plank while
They start
waiting.
putting signs up around that say no planking.
No planking just because of me.
Because of you.
Just because he wants to stay physically fit and they're persecuting him.
I know, Ramona. I swear.
I'll be right there, by the way.
All right.
All right.
Hold on.
All right.
I am considered a Pilates expert. I am considered that in my own mind. But anyway, so I like to do planks. So here's my winning pose right here. Here's my winning picture that they picked. Now, it was random, obviously. And here's my move, my beautiful plank right here. Here we go. All right. Here we go. So this is the move that won me a trip to Beverly Hills. Gene, what are you laughing at?
You look like you're screaming.
I probably was.
You're in a plank and the camera's right at face level. Like you were like resting it on the floor and you're just going, ah! Like, it's like someone's burning you with a cattle brand.
You could take this picture and do one of those old school like Photoshop like goofy contests where you could be crawling through the jungle.
Yeah, totally.
You look insane. You could be doing so many funny. You could be hanging onto the wing of a plane. I mean, there's so many, I'm like,
Gene, work on that. I'll send you the picture.
Okay, yeah, send me the whole picture.
Yes, I'll send you the picture. I think I have two of them too. I think this is the better one. God forbid this is the better one. But so it was dinner Friday night, and now when I got there, I found the other sweeper, and I said, I'm gonna hang with the other because I couldn't hang with these other people. These other people were in let's just say they didn't look like Harold Dufresne, let's just say, okay.
In great tip-top shape.
Yes. A lot of them were in good shape. And you could tell that I was not I'm not gonna put myself down, but I was the odd man out, let's just say, okay.
what? Oh, what?
Maybe the odd man ahead.
Oh, what?
Oh no, Ramona, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
So I agree 100%. I was not embarrassed at all. At least I went.
Unless it's something really serious, that's the punk rock way, is that it matters until it doesn't.
Yeah.
Then you gotta drop it like a hot potato.
I wasn't I didn't feel awkward at any time.
No, of course not, because you're an adult. I love you.
Yeah. They had a bingo game, and you were supposed to go around, but I didn't go around, but and you were supposed to match up like people like they had 80s things like, have you ever had a trapper keeper? And if you found somebody who ever had a trapper keeper, you write down their name, and the first person who got bingo won like a hat or something. I wasn't interested in a hat. Okay.
But can I ask a question?
Uh-huh.
What was on the hat? Like
the Pilates thing. The Club Pilates.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Now they
win anything?
No, but they had enough swag. They were giving out enough swag, like they were giving away that hat. I guess it was the same hat, but in our goodie bag at the end of the whole event, they had a hat already in there. So what was I playing bingo for in the first place if they already had a hat?
Here's my question. Can I see the hat? I want to see the logo.
I didn't bring it home.
Oh yeah.
No, you tossed it. You know
I
what?
have a-
Then? I know it was corny then. If
Right, not even worth it.
It was nice. Look, I'm not gonna put down Club Pilates because I'm gonna tell you something. Shout out to Club Pilates.
Yeah.
They were fantastic. Before I tell the rest of my story, I'm gonna say this. They spare no expense. They put on a first class event. Everything was planned out perfectly. It was magnificent. I've been to parties that I won stuff before, and this place and these people were amazing.
That's awesome.
Amazing. They had
Club
everything
Pilates,
planned
yeah.
out. Club Pilates did good. And it was just a little social event, to get everybody to get to know each other. So me and the other sweeper was well, go ahead.
Sorry, I just wanted to respond to Allison that I agree that icebreakers are not worth a hat. It's still nice regardless. I just wanted to respond to her separately.
And me and the other sweeper was just eating our din.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah,
dinner.
exactly.
And other people would come.
Huh?
Sorry.
It was food.
It was free.
It was free. No, look. Club Pilates did great. Maybe the people at our table ordered the wrong thing because they had. I think we had a mushroom ravioli on our table. I think everybody got the mushroom ravioli on our table. I know Liz got it, the sweeper, and it wasn't like there was some hard crunchy corn in there that I bit into. If I would have, I said at the end of the event. I said at the end of the event, I said, I think I said it today or something. I said, I didn't know y'all then. I said, if I would have known y'all now, like I know, the first night I would just spit it out in front of y'all, but I didn't want to spit it out in front of y'all the first night. I didn't really know, everybody was strangers, so I didn't want to spit it out. I was trying to be polite. Food was the first night. Look, the other food was great for the weekend.
Gotcha,
The first Friday night dinner and people said they got the little steak fritters and that was good. Maybe I just ordered the wrong thing. And but I was kind of sometimes whenever I'm nervous, like I just order, and I don't even eat that much anyway. But anyway, so people would come to the table and say, "Hey, did you ever own a Trapper Keeper?" Oh, of course, Or they would give you the list and say, "What did you ever do in this list?" And you look at it and, oh yeah, I did this, whatever it was. I should have took a picture of like some of the stuff on it, and I can't really remember too much of it. But it was all 80s based. It was all 80s based, and it was fun. It was good. It was fun the first night, and it was at the hotel. So the next day, they said everybody be outside for 11 o'clock. The bus is going to pick us up. We're going to the Pilates class. We're going. Let's get this going over here. Get your workout gear. Get your sweatbands on. Get your headbands on, because we are going to work out. Yeah. So instead, a little bit easier. So we went on top of the roof, and there's the mats laid out for us. So let me show a few videos over here. All right. Now, I had to edit one to be light because I don't want to get certain. Well, I know because I had one, and I'm gonna start just over here, and let me just start. I don't know what this one is. This is us getting ready or something. Big gang. Here we go. After show chat gang, we're over here at the class. Now I got it at the bottom. I got it at the very end over here. There's my friend, another sweeper friend. Wait, hold up. All right, we're gonna go try this out, and we're gonna have fun. I guess we're gonna have fun. It's very nice up here, though, gang. Very nice. All right, after show chat peeps.
Hello.
Get ready to have fun.
Are we excited? couple more minutes. We're gonna get started soon, but
All right. So as you saw, we were getting ready. That was the other other sweeper over
Yeah,
there.
that was a cool rooftop. That view was really.
It was a very nice rooftop. I'm gonna tell you what, that was very
the whole
nice.
city from there.
Yes. I thought I'd be dressed like the 80s. I went my $2 from Better Off there. Nobody got the reference, and nobody probably thought I was dressed as the 80s. Because you saw right there, a lot of the people were dressed as pretty strong into the 80s, you know.
I think that people who were actually in the 80s versus people who were trying to dress like the 80s is a real big difference a lot of times.
I think so too, because I don't remember any of these. I lived in the 80s, and I don't remember anybody dressed like anybody really out.
Totally.
You know, it's an exaggeration of the 80s. You know, it's an exaggeration of the 80s, really. Yeah, it was cool yoga mats, and we got to bring them home if we wanted to, but I don't have
That
the
really
space.
wouldn't. You're not bringing the hat. You really weren't going to be bringing the yoga
No,
mat.
but I did bring my blanket. I'll talk about that in a little bit. I did bring my blanket. But so
Did the blanket have the logo on it?
yes.
Ooh.
I'll pull it out in a little bit. I'll pull it out in a little bit.
Take your time. I am just curious
Okay.
about their aesthetic.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. I'm gonna show it in 1 second. So here we go. Here's again. I think this is where we're starting out. Yeah. Look, you can see the logo right there on the mat.
I can see the aesthetic, girl. I love it.
Yeah, it looks cool. It's great.
Sorry.
Those chromas.
yes.
I didn't know if I was recording. Yeah. So there we go.
Were those
Now look,
chromas?
gang. I did not. Now I was living in the moment a lot on this trip too. So I did not take as much video as I normally do, and I didn't take as many pictures as I normally do because I was really just living in the moment for the party.
Of
And
course.
so you know, the footage I do have, that's what I have, because like the nighttime party, I did not take pictures of none of that because again, I was just living in the moment. You know, I was just enjoying the party, and I didn't want to
Hell yeah.
start taking out my camera and have it with me all the time like I normally do. Sometimes you just gotta step back and just live in the moment. We were having fun, and that's how it was. So, gang,
That was like the speech from Braveheart.
so I'm gonna show you a few.
Gotti.
I'm gonna show you a few, and I set up my video camera on me. Now I edited some footage because I am a polite person. I like to consider myself a polite person. Let's just say, and
course.
some of the shots, like I didn't know where the video camera would be facing and whatnot. So I was trying to get me, and I got
No,
like
you're saying you don't want to film people.
I didn't want to film people because everybody's in their
Pilates positions.
Of course.
yes,
No,
in
that's
Pilates
very-
position because
course.
some of them,
Yeah,
you know,
you're a stands up, you know.
Polite,
Because you know
yeah.
what? Some other people wouldn't even think of that at all.
I know they wouldn't, Ramona.
You know?
I know I would. They wouldn't, and I mean, it was just us doing Pilates, and it's not me to put out, because it was like behind me and like other people, it got into shots, and they don't need to be, you know, they were just doing. Everybody was doing their thing, and it's not, and if I want to be on camera, that's me. I'm not gonna record other people, and maybe they don't like the shots I got of them. So I edited it, I edited a lot. So, or as best as I could. But
Good.
it's particularly funny. When I started out, I had my shoes on. Everybody else had their Pilates socks with the
Like grips.
the grip. I had my shoes on, and hey, Lacey, you're just in time to see the good stuff. You're just in time to see the good stuff.
The good
over
stuff
here.
being Harold doing Pilates.
I know.
Harold doing Pilates in Beverly Hills. You're about to see the good stuff. So they said, a couple of us, me and the others, we had alpha shoes on because I didn't know. I don't do Pilates.
You don't do Pilates like that.
Yeah, I
you know?
don't do Pilates, so I had my shoes
You
on.
look like a Pilates fancy. No offense to the Pilates people.
But I survived the workout. That's the most important thing.
Well, 'cause you're an athlete.
Yeah, and they always say, do whatever you can do. Yeah, do whatever you can do, they say. So I did what I could. So whenever I had my shoes on, the one of the instructors, at first the instructor was trying to come and give us tips, me tips. After they saw me after about 5, they never came back around and gave me tips anymore.
They should have knew when you had shoes on.
I know. No, that's whenever they said. That's what they said. You could take off your shoes, whatever you feel comfortable with, but you can take off your shoes if you want to. They said you like. Why are you wearing shoes?
That's
Yeah.
like when you go to someone's house and you have one sock with holes in it and the other one doesn't match and it's like 10 years old. And you're like, no.
Ramona, I had a feeling I'd have to take off my shoes. I had a feeling. So I made sure to wear my best socks. Okay. I take the ones with the holes. Okay. Not that I have any with holes, but I wanted to make sure I didn't want to make sure my toe was sticking out. My big toe was sticking out.
This is why, you know what? And it's a side tangent, but I'll keep it quick. I've revolutionized the industry. Even in the snow, I just wear flip-flops. No more socks. I don't even own any. Take out the middleman. You know what I mean? I don't need that.
Yes. So at this one, you're going to see me doing a move. I don't even know what move I'm doing. Don't ask me. And
I want to ask you.
I don't know. I don't know.
The tree in your background matches the tree.
I know. It matches perfect.
It does.
That
looks
looks
awesome.
so awesome.
Yeah,
I know. It looks perfect. I know. I noticed that too. It like blends in perfect. So you're going to see me in this one. I guess I'm doing planks or something. I don't know what I'm doing, tell you the truth, Ramona. And they say back up and roll, get on your toes, stretch out your toes. Then I realized, oh, wait, I got shoes on. I can't stretch out my toes. Then I got up. I just took off my shoes. You can see me discreetly taking off my shoes. So I kept my socks on. And then you're going to see me slipping. And I said, well, this ain't going to work either.
Yeah.
This ain't gonna work either. So you're gonna see me taking off my socks. So you're gonna see me.
Oh no!
The crawfish grippers.
He needed the natural grippers.
Oh,
the natural animalistic.
I looked around and I saw some people in their bare feet, and I said, "Well, you know what? These socks are slipping. I'm gonna go in my barefoot." All right. So here we go.
Do it like that.
Those
and
feet
yoga.
have seen everything.
I know
these feet have seen everything.
They've been to Pilates.
Yeah. What a remarkable recovery.
All right, let me make sure. I don't know how long this video is. I might have to fast forward a little bit, but let's just see.
Put it into the floor, out of the neck, right? Then keep your feet low. Pick one leg straight back. Alternate and switch. So as you do this, you notice your knees lifted. Drive the knees lower. Keep them low. Yes. Now, feel your wrists. Are you into your hands?
There I go. I have to take off my shoes.
Open up through the shoulders. Very good. Breathe through it. Nice job. How are we doing? Are we smiling and shaking? There we go. Together we get 3. Shoulders wider. Very good. And on your last one, kick your right leg straight because you can. Hold it. Keep your left knee low. Smile.
See, I used the modified version. I stayed on my knee. At that point, I said, "Oh no, this ain't working. This ain't working."
And then put the foot down, knee down, and
Your poor toes.
My socks are too.
Stop wiggling your toes to the camera.
Put those shoulders out of your ears, so you're high kneeling up off your tush. There you go. Then curl your toes under, because I want to get deeper into your glutes and stretch it out through the thighs. Ready? Look forward. Hinge back from the knees, but don't look up. Keep the chins gently tucked. Then everyone pause here, okay? Isometric hold. For Pilates people, let's go.
All right, that's enough of that. So there I was getting my Pilates on, and this is the one I had to edit a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, it was something. Woo. I from DDP Yoga.
Yeah, it's pretty similar.
Oh,
yes, it is very similar.
I think a lot of people have said that that's just Pilates and they call it yoga, but
it is because
but it really is more Pilates.
I think you do really in our experience with it. I think what we kind of both figured out by looking is that he kind of borrowed a few things from here and there.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And then modified it, you know, like
Yeah, because like you do the cat table, cat lift.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know, so you do that, and yeah, so you know, you do a lot of the same one. I've heard when everybody said, "Oh, get on plank, get like this cat lift." I said, "Hey, this is cat lift. I know how to do this. This is awesome." Then it changed up for a lot. So there's the one I had to edit a little bit to take because I didn't want anybody, you know, in the shot that didn't want to have their
Your opposite knee is bent. Your hands can be behind your head or over your chest. All together, open up the torso. Oh, everyone have those this tight. Tight them up. Good. From here, squeeze your glutes to open up your hip flexors.
I'm gonna fast forward a little. There you go. See that stretch? Oh, look
Carol,
at that.
your gimbal never knew it was going to be used for this.
I know. I'm gonna.
What's that?
You're using that gimbal, right? The thing that like the camera thing that like moves with you.
Yeah.
I was just saying your camera never knew it was going to be used for this.
I love it.
Wait till you see whenever I have to turn. I didn't realize I had to turn around at this point while I tripped on the show. Doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm doing what I can. Let me fast forward. There you go. Now you see my rear end over here. Now you're gonna be able to see my rear end.
Grandpa Booty Meat.
There you go, Angelo. You get your treat. You finally get your
Look
treat.
at that.
Right in the camera.
So now you know why I had to edit it. I didn't want nobody else.
And on your last one, lower all the way down.
Viewership is at the
I know, right? 1,000 viewers.
The
Stuff.
that's why I had to edit it. You know, some you know, it's all right for me.
No,
to show
I'm
my-
sure. Especially, you know what? Because Gene said it, and as soon as they started saying it, I was like, "Oh no!" I'm sure there was people in there who saw your camera.
Yeah, a lot of people had cameras.
Oh yeah, I bet people were. Yeah, it's probably like fitness
true.
influencers.
Everybody had
I like
cameras.
forget that we live in 2025.
Yeah,
you know?
everybody had their iPhone set up on a little gimbal or set up on a podium, and I'm sure there's people that got my Grandpa Booty Meat in their shots too. You know, and
you know what? They're lucky. They don't know how lucky they are, Harold.
I'm telling you.
You're a treasure.
And then we went to a little lunch, which was nice. And let me show this real fast. And I'm sorry, I should have had all this loaded up. Oh, look at that.
A great picture. You were holding your strong arm in front of the sky.
I didn't even know I made that pose.
That's great.
It's pretty intentional here. Like
maybe I was showing off to somebody. I don't know who, but I don't know. Then we went eat brunch, which was nice set. Now that was pretty good. That was good. And I'm gonna show you the setup over here. They had now on each table, they had like 80s stuff on it. So like whenever you would sit down for lunch, brunch or whatever, and even for dinner at night, they had little games set up. And now on our table, it was I forgot. It was Uno. It was Uno on our table, but I didn't want Uno on my table. I didn't want Uno on my table because that ain't no fun. Uno's not a fun game.
That's hilarious.
Uno's a game.
That's like the favorite game of at least my generation. Like I'll kill someone over Uno. I love Uno.
Yeah, we have like 5 Uno decks in the other room.
We love Uno.
Well, in my generation in the 80s, we didn't play no Uno.
I would agree. It didn't seem like a very 80s theme. I would not agree with that.
No, so I took my Uno cards. I had the sweeper sitting with me. We were sitting down eating lunch. I took the Uno cards. I said, no. These Uno cards will not work on this table. So I went get a great 80s game, 70s and 80s game, Rock'em Sock'em Robots to take my picture. And I put that on now. Look, there's the logo right there, Ramona. There's the logo right there, Club Pilates. See it?
Ooh, it's
Nice.
very just
Good.
it looks like a gear.
That's bomb, Harold.
So I went to get the Rock'em Sock'em Robots and put it there to take it. I was out brunch right there. Look at my Bloody Mary. They had Bloody Mary bar. Very nice, huh? Bloody Mary tasted kind of weird. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what they put in. I don't know. It wasn't very good. I'll be honest.
Weird. The food looks great.
Yeah, the food was good. Food was good.
I just want you to know that Allison said Uno was 80s.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
maybe it's not in where you weren't playing it in the 80s.
Yeah, maybe I wasn't playing it, but I'm gonna tell you what. I don't want the Uno on my table. I want the Rock'em Sock'em Robots. We even did play the game. I just won.
I'm sure you didn't.
Yeah, we played. What's the tic tac toe with the thing? With the
Connect Four.
Connect Four. Yeah, Connect Four. Yeah. Yeah, we went on another table. It was too Sunday. We went on another table and we played Connect Four. And then they had roller skating right after that. No, I did not roller skate.
All right, gang. Now they have roller skating on the roof over here. Now you will not see HD roller skating because I promised Mrs. D that I would not break an arm because next week we got on our cruise. And I said I won't fall off the roof, and I won't fall off the roof, I said, and break an arm. So there they are, having fun, having a blast. All right, gang. Look at this. I want to show them this over here. All these goodies over here. Look at that. All those lip smackers. Nice.
All right. So there you go. All those goodies. I took a lot of that home with me. Took a lot
nice
of that.
Slapsticks.
Oh, there was lip
Nice
snackers.
stuff on there.
They had a bunch of, I'm telling you, they went all out. I'm telling you, these people really went all out. I mean, really, really nice. And then I'm trying to see what else I got over here. I think this is the dance. Now, yeah, they did a little dance.
Choreography.
I love why not.
So they were practicing for a dance that later. They were doing. They did it. You see you see the leader. She's in the green, the guitarist kind of right there.
Yeah.
She must have been an instructor because they made a human pyramid after. They made a human pyramid after. She said, "Oh, we're gonna make a human pyramid," and I'm like, "I ain't taking part in this." But yeah, and she was really good.
To challenges.
Yep. And then after that, we went back to the hotel. We got dressed up. I wore my famous Pink Panther shirt. I did not take a picture of myself in it, but if you would like to see it, I have a different picture. If you want to see my outfit,
of course we do.
Of course, did you dress 80s?
What's that?
Did you dress like 80s?
I asked my kids if this looked 80s, and they said, "Yeah." I don't know.
Yeah.
As far as I know, it was. I don't know, Ramona. What? You know what? Somebody told me. They said, "Oh, you should have wore." And I didn't think about it after. They said, like a Miami Vice.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And I say, you know what? I do have a white jacket that I could have borrowed from Flex.
That's true.
And the sleeves rolled up.
That would have been really good. Yeah.
I know. I didn't think about it.
But
Tell
you know
you the
what?
truth.
I feel like you got to get a good thin jacket for that.
Yeah, this is a little
They
thick.
make those rolled up sleeves look easier
Yeah,
than it
true.
really is.
It has to be like linen.
Yeah, that's a costume jacket.
Yeah.
That's not just any old suit jacket. It would be all
And I said I don't like to wear shoes with no socks. I ain't gonna do that because
That's because they're not Italian.
And then your feet stink.
All the Italian guys love wearing those little loafers with no socks.
No, not me.
Or they wear the little peds.
Ask Cassandra about that. Ask Cassandra about wearing no socks on there. I'm not Cassandra don't mind me telling this story, but she already went out on a date and the guy had no socks with his tennis shoes and it really grossed her out. It was like,
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's for real.
Hey, listen, tennis shoe guy shot his shot.
Yeah,
yeah. Somebody might have been like, "Oh yeah, girl," but not this time. Sorry.
Not our class act, Cassandra.
That's it.
Cassandra, my little sis has class. Sort of well.
She knows what she wants.
Yeah. So here was my outfit for the dinner.
I'm excited.
There we go.
Oh wow! Look at that. I love it.
I like that.
The big Hawaiian shirt, plain on one side, and like white flowers on the other on a pink background. But then on the plain side, the Pink Panther wearing the same shirt, drinking a drink.
I love that.
I didn't realize you were wearing the same shirt. That's perfect.
I never realized that either. Thank you, Ramona, for pointing that out. I never realized that.
It's like he's wearing the same outfit almost.
Yeah.
That's a shirt. Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's
a shirt. So they brought us for dinner at the same place on top of the roof. I was, they served us little, cocktail. It was cocktail hour. They had like they had ceviche. They had all kind of good stuff. It was pretty good. It was pretty darn good. It really was. Little hors d'oeuvres, little hors d'oeuvres.
You see my face. I want to eat it all right now.
Yeah, and it was darn good. And then they had like sliders and I have pictures of it, but I'm not going to show it. But then came the best part to me, what was one of the funnest things that we did was movie night under the stars. Ooh. And they had these, and I'm going to upload it right now. And they had these, first off, they had this candy bar and all these different types of candy from the 80s and whatnot, nostalgia candies. And they had bags for us. Oh, and they had bags for us to take some candy home. They begged us to take the candy home. And it was just and I'm going to show both pictures right now. I'm uploading. I should have did that. I didn't have much time before the show. But
straight from the airport to the studio.
Yeah, straight from the airport to the studio. And
idea for a Ramona yay or nay. I'll save it for next time.
So it was movie night, and here we go. I'm gonna show this. It's almost ending up in my little story right here. But here is the setup they had for us. Very nice. You see the blankets on beanbag chairs. Beanbag chairs with the blankets and the movie screen set up. They let us bring our blankets home with us, which was they were very nice blankets. Very nice. I might be replacing between me and you. I might be replacing
a certain blanket.
A certain blanket that's on my chair right now.
Those look nice in a similar material, nice soft.
It was a very soft material. So I think I will be replacing a blanket that's been a staple on my chair for many years that I just had enough of, and I'm gonna move on.
New blanket with good fond memories.
I'm like Linus. I need a new blanket. Well, no, I'm not like Linus.
You're getting a new blanket. You're not stinky.
Harold, I know you're already getting a new blanket, but next time you need a new blanket, we'll go and buy you one from Cracker Barrel.
He's the one with all the cracker bucks.
I know.
You know why? For some reason, I have it in the back of my head that Harold wants us to eat and review Cracker Barrel.
I know, and I got to get I will do that. We'll talk about that pretty
All
soon.
right. I always bring it up. It's always stuck in the back of my head.
I keep on thinking about it every time I go to Cracker Barrel too, and I say, but we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. Not a little bit. We'll talk about that after. Gang, so to wrap it all up, they had a little candy bar and let me help and just show this, and we're gonna finish all this up, and we're gonna go right into movie night. So I didn't want to take too much time and do, but I did take time because it was a part of my weekend.
Good weekend.
Yeah, and here is the candy bar. This was part of the candy bar.
Look at that.
They had like another section of the candy bar.
Cracker Jacks,
Let me look at it.
Push Pops, Fun Dip. I can't
Fun
tell.
Dip.
It's, those paper dot candies that are on the
Yeah, acid blocks. Yeah, acid
Spree,
blocks.
Elevator.
Spree.
Yep, rolls of Spree,
Chuckles.
bubble tape.
Bubble tape.
Also, there's those like big long lollipops that's like a cylinder,
Yes.
a spiral, like a unicorn.
Oh
horn.
yeah, and they have ring pops, and then those other those lips lollipops on the side. That's
Yeah, lips, lollipops. You're right.
Also, I gotta say too, all over the table there's disco balls and koosh balls.
Oh yeah, those koosh balls.
And
are cute,
there's
yeah.
a big pound puppy on the top.
There is, yeah.
And a Care Bear.
Oh,
yeah,
and
of course. Yeah.
why are there like packs of cigarettes on the top?
That's so we can smoke.
Oh, there's also champagne too, I think.
Yeah.
The Pilates
They had
that's
they had
nice.
candy cigarettes and they had
Cracker
beer.
Jack.
Yeah, they had beer and in fact,
Good
I
question,
probably have my candy in my bags. No, I took it out. And they made these little charm bracelets, and I don't think double tapes was the 80s, but they did. I don't know if they had them in the 80s, to tell you the truth, but a lot of the nostalgia candy they just took.
I told you before, and I'll tell you again. Watch. Listen, I was going to go take a break before movie time, and now you're bringing me back in. I, in the 90s, sent away proof of purchases from Bubble Tape to get a singled out MTV show t-shirts. So I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think Bubble Tape was 90s, early 90s.
Yes, I believe so too. If it came out in the 80s, it might have been the late 80s.
Yeah.
Our 80s bubble gum was more Hubba Bubba.
What about Big League Chew? Did you have that then?
No, I believe that was 90s also.
Okay.
I believe that was I think ours was Hubba Bubba.
What about
Bubblicious. Bubblicious. Bubblicious.
Steve said Big League Chew was 80s. See?
Okay, maybe okay. I'll believe.
But again, it
Steve's
depends.
info.
So much is regional. The Hubba Bubba, is that the ones that are like the little barrel?
Hubba Bubba's just regular gum, and like the one with the juice inside. It's like a cinnamon gum with the juice. That was 80s. That was 80s. I forget the name of it was.
We had Bubbaloo. Was that
Bubbaloo? Yeah, we had that.
Mhm.
It was Bubble Tape came out in '88.
What's that?
Bubble Tape.
Double dip. There you go. So it was technically the 80s. Yeah. Yeah. So Droid, now listen to this. If that wasn't enough, everybody had headphones on and look, listen, and the movie was Footloose. Perfect 80s movie. Perfect 80s movie.
I'll talk about Footloose for 45 minutes.
I know, but I never watched Footloose. So I finally got to see Footloose. What's that?
I said, what a great way to watch it for the first time.
It was very great. I got really into it. Especially Christopher Pinn's part when he couldn't dance and they were teaching him how to dance. I mean, that was awesome.
Can we have a short Footloose tangent?
Go ahead.
Yes.
I have never seen the movie. However, someone wrote a beloved musical, and it's what they call a jukebox musical, which means they use pre-existing songs. So like when they did that Billy Joel, that's a jukebox musical.
Yeah, right.
So they made a Footloose musical where they did a jukebox musical with all those songs from the movie as the songs in the musical. And it is so good. And I've never even seen the movie, but I have seen productions of that musical and listened to the soundtrack, so I know all the songs, and they're the same songs. Oh, I love that. It's so cute.
Oh.
So how'd you like it?
I love the movie.
Yeah.
I think it was because the environment we were watching it in was just made the movie even better. You know, it's like you're in that 80s, you know, in that 80s environment, and it was like outdoors. You had the blanket. And it was just a nice night in California, and you know, and it was just a nice and you had the headphone. It was just a great experience. And then
so cute.
Yeah, and then if they didn't feed us enough, they came around. Everybody was watching, you know, with the headphones, so they couldn't hear nothing. And one of the lady who runs it, Andrea, she comes around with her phone with the word pizza on the phone, going around like they're showing people. So they had pizza come in. I said, "Well, I'm gonna go see what kind of pizza." I said, "It's Domino's. I ain't eating
I'm
Domino's."
waiting for this. Oh, I love you, Nunya and Crystal. I was waiting for this HD over here to say popcorn. And the whole big fat greasy pizza. I can't even believe it.
Oh, it was all kind of pizza there. They went overboard. There was too much pizza even to eat. And then they came up with chips and guacamole. Then they after that they had chips and guacamole.
Wow. Like living like a king over there.
I know, exactly. And then they come, and let me ever just show you. And everybody, every time they play a song, Ramona, you're gonna like this. Now you can't hear the music because everybody had headphones on, but everybody, a lot of them would come up like this and do this and just dance to the music. Now we can't hear the music.
Oh yeah, it's like silent disco. Yeah.
Yeah, see, everybody gets up and dances, and look at that. They're all having fun, all having a blast.
Wow. Well, silent dancing, but they can.
Yeah. Now look, gang, it was an incredible weekend. I'm gonna tell you. Give me 1 second. I have something to round off everything I want to mention at once. Let me do this because this is important to the after show chat lineage. It's a after show chat clownvis lineage that let me go get a beer because it's coming up movie night and I need a beer for movie night.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't drink no beer at them for movie night at that thing. They had beer, but I didn't drink that. I was too full. I could have drank, but hold on 1 second because this is the important part. This is one of the most important parts coming up. Hold on.
Wow.
Hold on to your horses.
Wow.
Hold on to those horses.
I just want to note that Angelo's background has slightly changed.
Yeah, now it's Harold doing, what was he, rock climbing? What was he doing?
No, he was talking about roller skating.
Oh, that was the roller skating, yes.
Yeah. But kind of tastes a little different. I did a AI photo of Harold and I turned it into like a dog.
Wow.
But
Like bingo.
Bingo.
All right, gang. So here we go. So it was an incredible weekend. It was. Oh, let me ever do this. I even mentioned this. Hold on. I got something. I got a gift for somebody. Actually, I got a few gifts. I got 3 gifts for people. Okay, I got 3 gifts. It's for 3 people. It's for 3 people in the show.
Wow.
But don't worry, it's not the 3 that you see on the screen right now.
Okay. Let's see.
So this is part 1 of the important part. I got gifts for people on the show, except the 3 people you see on the air right now. Let me just have and send this to myself. Like I said, I just came in, so I didn't have time to pre-prepare. And I want to make sure I shout out everything I need to shout out and shout out the people I need to shout out to, because it's important that I do this, especially this. All right. So I got 3 gifts for people this weekend. First off, the lucky recipients of gift number 1 and gifts number 2. I got, Angela, I said they weren't on the air. I got Mr. Muscles and Flex fanny packs.
Wow.
You are so nice to them.
Oh, I am. Look at that. A fanny pack for Mr. Muscles and a fanny pack. I don't have Flex's picture, but I have a fanny pack for Flex. Okay.
Do you think they would wear those? What do you think? What would they say about those?
I didn't give them to them yet. Don't worry. They're going to wear them. You're going to see
You
that
know
next.
they will.
You know they're going to wear them. And I don't know why. I shouldn't have, but I'm such a thoughtful guy. I'm such a nice, super nice guy that I got something for Blaze. Because that's what kind of guy I am. I got Blaze a nice new hat for him to enjoy. There we go.
That with Blaze airbrushed with those red flames. Wow, that is so cool.
Yes.
Where
When I,
is
ma-
he? All right.
when I made that, whenever the guy, they were making free airbrushed hats. And I said, I want a Blaze hat. The guy thought my name was Blaze. I said, no, that's from my neighbor. That's from my neighbor, Blaze.
Wow, this is stunning.
Yes.
Where is he, bro?
Yeah, I just got back, Angelo. I can't go run him down when I'm back. You know, I have to
Blaze
say
is
hello.
like not someone who you want to look for.
Yeah, I had to go say hello to Mrs. Well, I had two choices. I could either come say hello to Mrs. D, or I could go find Blaze and Flex at their house and go give them their gift. I'm going to go see Mrs. D. She was nice enough to she was nice enough to let me go on this trip by myself. Okay, not let me go, but you know, she you know.
Is that okay with you?
And then the last ones I want to shout out. The last things I want to shout out is two important people for the weekend. One that made my trip happy, and because if it would have been for this person, I don't know what I would have done. And this is my sweeper friend I made, Liz from Dallas. Shout out to Liz, because if it would have been for Liz, I would have just been sitting there by myself. So shout out to Liz. And now this is the good part.
I love that. I love that. I love her. I love that she kept you company. I understand how that feeling is, and I'm so glad that you had someone there.
Yes, because I would have just been sitting there all by myself the whole time, eating lunch by myself half the time. So, because probably none of those other, I mean, not that we weren't, you know, everybody knew me by the end, but you know, no, everybody does their own thing. You know, everybody had their own little things they were doing, and you know, and it would have been just more awkward. And the last one, it's a longtime friend of the show. It's a friend of the Clownvis community, and I never got to meet this person. They were one of the original Clownvis family members since Clownvis started, and she used to come in the chat sometimes back in the day, not too much, but she used to come every once in a while. She got busy, and that is Inya.
Oh yeah,
Inya gave us a ride back to the airport. Shout out, and there's Inya right there. She picked us up. What's that?
Is that the hairstyle of this lady?
Yes, and she has her Clownvis to the rescue jacket. Her and her husband live in California. Liz and her husband live in Dallas. And Harold Dufresne and his lovely Mrs. D lives in Lockport, Louisiana, in case you don't know. But Inya was nice enough to come pick us up. We were leaving about the same time at the airport. So instead of getting an Uber, Inya, I reached out to Inya just to say hello. I was in LA, and she offered to bring us to the airport. Thank you so much. Inya has a great laugh. Inya has a great laugh. And if you see right there, she brought us to that supermarket, Ralph's, because we said we were gonna go get a breakfast sandwich before we hit the plane. And then they didn't have no breakfast sandwiches. She brought us to the Larry King bagel place
Wow.
Ooh.
to get a bagel sandwich, which was amazing. So shout out to Inya. Thank you, Inya, for your hospitality.
Harold, she lives by the beach somewhere. I forgot.
No, she lives. No. She was gonna go to the beach and bring me and Mrs. D some beer one time.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah,
Beach. Okay.
but I never met her, and I'm glad I reached out because we had a fun talking about Clownless and whatnot. So great time. Shout out to Club Pilates. I have my blanket. You saw the logo, Ramona, so I don't have to go pull out my blanket because we got to go right into this. Now's enough about Pilates. Now's the time. About 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half ago, we were talking about Beethoven movie. And Ramona, I think Ramona mistook Beethoven for a movie about a football player that protected his feet. And come to find out, it was the movie Bingo, right, Ramona?
I was like, you think? It definitely was. Harold said, oh, this movie Beethoven. And I said, of course. I said, the one where the dad's a football guy and he keeps protecting his foot and it's on a football. And Harold's looking at me crazy. And I said, oh, yeah, the one where the dog keeps eating all the cold cream. And Harold's like, no. And I was like feeling weird. And then I realized it was Bingo.
It was Bingo.
Bingo.
Yeah, that sure wasn't Beethoven.
No, it was not. It was not. So, gang, it is that time of the night where do we have a movie club night on there? Do I gotta load it up, Angela? Do you know? I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't think it's on there.
Okay, let me load it up real fast. I might have to take something down because we are running out of space. And StreamYard does not give us no space. That's for sure.
Those
Hey, Angelo. This is a family show now. See? Watch, I'm going to have to delete something. No, it's loading up. Oh, it's a miracle.
All right.
So gang, we all watched, and I gave you all the challenge to watch. And I hope everybody watched Bingo because we are going to talk about Bingo, starring Cindy Williams from Laverne and Shirley. She was Shirley on David Rashish, which played in Sledgehammer. He played in a lot of movies. David Rashish. We had a whole cast.
Sledgehammer, the show. It was like a show, right?
Yeah, it was a show. It was like a police.
I remember it was like Naked Gun.
It was like a Naked Gun, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
That's so funny.
It was like a Naked Gun ripoff, kind
well,
of.
And who else? Look, I'm coming down, even though I'm not really here. Glenn Shattuck, who was Oso from Beetlejuice, was in here.
Oh, wow!
As the dog murdering barbecue guy.
All right, let's hold up now. We're gonna get to this. Can't wait. Oh my, we're gonna get into this. All right, let's
roll the theme song.
Yeah, let's roll the theme song.
There's a real cool club on the other side of town where the real cool kids gotta sit around and talk bad about the other kids. Yeah, it's a real cool club and you're not part of it. There's Billy, pickles and patty cakes too, and Cubby's making mean jokes about you. Ha ha, you little twin. Yeah, it's a real cool club and you're not part of it.
Now, it's time for the club that everybody wants to be a part of. The After Show Chat Movie Club.
And berry cakes too, and making fun of you. Ah, I love that song. That's Screech and Weasel, in case you don't know.
Oh, thank you.
Cool club.
Slaps, as the kids say.
Yeah, cool. Cool kid. There's a cool kids club on there. Just about like a cool kids club that you're not part of.
It's a Whopper right now.
Unlike the Pilates, everybody's a part of Club Pilates. You know, they don't judge against a grand pole. But anyway, let's talk about bingo.
I'll be right back. I can hear you.
All right, because I want your input on this.
Oh yeah, he's here. This was her suggestion.
Don't even get me started. I have so much to say. You think
I have a lot to say too. I've got a lot to say too. And Enzo has a whole notebook of trapper key of notes on this movie. First off, okay, I'll start off with the plot. The plot is this circus dog, and we're going to talk about this in a little bit. This circus dog is a circus dog who's afraid of fire, and he lives in the circus. He does circus stuff, I guess. Part of the circus, just like Big Top Pee Wee. He's part of the circus. Can't fit in nowhere.
Half-hearted circus definition. It really was giving Big Top Pee Wee so much. When we started watching it, I was like, "Damn, this is really a lot." Like,
well, I'll tell you what. Instead of doing the plot, if we're gonna do this, let's just do this. Let's go by scene by scene.
Let's go through it. Let's go through it.
Well, no, let's go through it and talk about it. The circus scenes. These circus scenes.
All right, wait.
Let me tell you something. I don't know what psychotic world this bingo lives in. Every character is a despicable.
I know everyone hates animals.
Everyone
hates dogs.
Abuse.
It is like Animal Abuse, the movie. It really is crazy.
Oh my god, I know. This is a kids movie. And anyway, the one of the.
And it's rated PG.
What's the top kids over here?
It's rated PG, and they say multiple curses in it.
Oh my! I know. Whenever I watch it on Tubi, it was on Tubi, and they had Barbie commercials. I was seeing Hot Wheels and Barbie commercials for it. It was like, this ain't no real kids. I brought my kids to this movie, and I'm like, why did
I know Ramona saw it when she was.
Well, here's what I'm going to tell you right now is the reason I was so familiar with it. Obviously, is because I saw it when I was like 8 or what? No, I must have been even younger. Let me not date myself. I was around there, somewhere around there. So it was marketed to children.
It was, definitely.
That was always like such a gag when a kid cursed in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It made you feel like you could do it.
Yeah.
You could breathe. Yeah, that's the year I started.
I'm sorry, Angelo. I'll save it.
That's the year I started swearing, honestly.
Oh, there you go. It was bingo.
You know what my favorite one was when I was little? And I didn't even really like the movie, but I just loved this. No, I can't. Never mind. Keep going.
All right, let's talk about the movie we're talking about.
Maybe we'll get. So the dog bingo, one of the poodles gets hurt in the circus, and the dog trainer, for whatever reason, dresses the bingo up as a poodle. Like the circus people watching a circus ain't gonna notice that there's a mutt dressed up as
a regular dog. Yeah.
So they traumatize.
I want to clarify really quick because I was gonna break in earlier, but Bingo is not just afraid of fire. Bingo was afraid of fire because when he was a puppy, he was in a pet store in a fire. He had flashbacks.
I know they show the dead mother or like a dead animal.
Yeah,
like.
His mom died in a fire in a pet store, and the firefighters saved him. So he's afraid of fire for real. And they flash him back. It's a big part of the movie.
But also, Loki, he's a genius, and then they're like flaming him and saying he's not cut out for the circus.
I know he's like so good. He's like it's like MacGyver. He's like 007, but except
he is a smart dog. So the owners make him dress as a poodle, and they want him to jump through a hoop of fire, which he has issues with because poor puppy, you know, when he was a puppy, he saw his mom die and his friends die in a fire, so he can't do it.
Man.
Well, what does the owners do? Of course, what every natural person does, he pulls out a shotgun or whatever he pulls out and wants to kill Bingo. And Bingo, the lady, tried the I guess the wife of the circus trainer tries to save him and says, Bingo, go get out, whatever he says, and he would come back, he wouldn't listen. Finally, the lady had enough, and she started shooting at poor Bingo. Shooting at Bingo.
I know, yeah. Then she got sick of Bingo following her commands correctly, and
then she tried to kill him. Well, anyway, so Bingo escapes from the circus, doesn't have a home. This little boy gets bullied and he gets teased, and he falls in a little river when he tries to jump on a ramp on a bicycle.
I know, that was so sad. You know what? So rude when they do that to you, where they were punking him out. His friends were punking him out because he was
his brother. It was his brother.
His brother, yeah.
His brother and 3 other what do they call that? Peer pressurers.
Oh yeah.
Bullies.
And then the kid actually got the bravery and went for it, and
oh, he ate SHIT bad. He really he got like a head injury and needed CPR. The dog had to give him CPR.
Well,
the dog gave him CPR.
I say right now, then the kid, he tries, and he, exactly like Gene said.
And also, it's a very similar jump as to the one that the dog couldn't do across the fire.
Right. Yeah,
so
it was like a callback.
Yes, bonding.
Yes. So I want to say this now because the kid does fall, gets a head injury, sitting in the water,
like
literally
His
about
head
to
is
drown.
bleeding. Yeah.
And this was the first time, and it's kind of close to the beginning. This was when I remembered how campy and incredible this movie was, because Bingo literally runs out of nowhere and drags this kid out of the water and saves him all out of nowhere.
And then does like a running jump and lands on him to make him spit the water out. Yes.
And that sets the tone for the whole movie, because this movie is hilarious.
So the dog saves him. He jumps on him. He takes the water out of him. The boy and Bingo bond, because the boy always wants a pet. He's a pet lover. He wants a dog.
Animals.
Yeah, he's a pet lover. And they have a little fun adventures in the woods. A bear chases him, and
well, and also,
I call that fun.
I want to go back. We can't. We're going to talk about this for 2 hours, but I want to go back to the fact that Bingo is a brilliant genius. Bingo stripped the kid naked.
Yes, I forgot about that. I tried to block that.
I know. Well, also,
yes, that's very weird.
Well, no, but here's the other thing. Bingo also took off his own collar and fashioned a clothesline and hung up all the clothes.
He also made
his own collar,
and he made a little tent.
Yeah. And then the kid just woke up and got dressed with dry clothes, and Bingo was sitting there like, I'm a genius. It's ridiculous. And then the whole movie is like that.
Oh my goodness. And the bear comes, and Bingo goes up in the anyway, let's just forget about that.
I know the bear.
Yeah,
well, the most important part of the bear is that they get trapped in the tree, and then the kid is stuck there with the dog, and the parents, it flashes to the parents, and the parents are like, the mom's like, oh, I'm worried, and the dad's like, he wants us to be worried. Let him be there till daylight. Like,
I know.
Wow, you hate your kid. Okay.
I tell you what,
that's how I felt the whole
I'm like,
time.
wow, this is what year? I mean, like, I know times were different, but like, man, that's
David Rashi's that character. I don't even know what his name is in the movie. The football player, the kicker.
He's
David Rashi's.
But he's horrible.
He is the biggest jerk in the world.
Right in the first scene, what does he say?
He says, I hate animals. Like, jeez. Way to put it out there.
And the dad's a kicker. A kicker.
Yeah.
Obviously, he kicks with his bare feet, too.
Well, and obviously, this is one of the main things that I remembered.
Well, you know why the dad hated animals?
The Beethoven review. Like, he always has his foot up. He has it on a pillow. He has a foot chart on the wall because he's a football kicker.
He's a football, and he kicks his footballs barefooted.
Yeah, because he's like a Zen football. I don't even understand.
It doesn't. That was my like first thing. I'm like,
He
I know
always
that
has
it's
one shoe off.
I know it's silly, but it's like to me, if you're trying to protect your foot, you want to keep it protected, right? Like
You want to put it on a
be
shoe.
there. But I
He's
get that as a
natural.
joke.
Put it on
Yeah.
the shoe. That's what I always tell my wife. She always stubs her toe, and I said, "Well, yeah, or I step on it by accident." I said, "Because you're wearing flip flops. If you want to protect your feet, wear some dang shoes, and then you won't have to worry about that."
You better take it back.
I
right?
have the same
I
conversation.
have no tolerance for this as a barefoot bitch. Let me tell you.
Well, then don't complain when I step on your toe. Don't
complain. Why don't you put your eyes on the ground there, Harold?
Well, put on some damn shoes there, Ramona.
Don't you argue with my wife.
Sorry.
That's for me.
I know.
See what this bingo movie did? It divided us. It divided us already. It just
All right,
divided us.
so wait. So the guy is he hates animals, and he's a prima donna about his 1 foot.
For sure. That's his money maker. That's his
Yeah.
money maker. What you want him to do? So the boy hides the dog bingo in the
Because
house.
of course he brings it home because the dog saved his life.
Well, Eddie wants a dog. Everybody hides. Yeah.
Yeah, they
that's
had said they were like, we caught him at that animal or the pet store or something. It's just like, oh, this poor kid just loves animals.
He does. It's like a kid. He wants a pet.
Yeah.
And then of course the dog.
I know. I came from that. I never had a pet other than hermit crabs.
And of course, they have the classic scene
who's
where
gonna take care of it?
where the dad steps in the dog
like
poop.
his dad.
Yeah, they have the scene where the dad steps in the dog poop. His precious foot and whatever. But the dad.
That was the bet. As soon as Harold, I saw this movie. As soon as I saw that poop, I said, oh, "He's gonna slip!" Oh, I got so excited. Oh, I got so excited.
Anytime you see dog poop and there's somebody, somebody's gonna step in the dog poop. That's a cliche. That's older than the time. So the dad gets. Well, he wasn't playing too well with the Denver Broncos, so he got traded to the Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So they left. So the little boy has an idea. He's going to pack the dog away. But little Bingo decides to have a night out with the local.
The poodle.
I'll say the proper name.
A poodle. Yeah, it wasn't a poodle.
I'll say the proper name. I'll say the proper name that we should, what they're always called. The bitch.
I
the
knew
dog
you were going to do that, you nasty ass.
Dare you? I can't even fucking believe
I'm sorry. That's what it is. But anyway, but he had fun. He wanted to go, so he had the champagne.
He had champagne.
I know, typical man.
Well, and this is important, and I want to say this right now, just like how I've been inserting everything. This movie, and now we really are going to get into it. This was like half Naked Gun. This was very slapsticky.
It was super slapsticky.
Very silly and funny. And the dog bringing champagne on a date should tell you exactly how this movie was.
I don't even consider that a date. I just call that a booty call.
The one night stand, yeah, definitely. Whatever it was.
When after he left in the morning, she went out and went like, she was mad about it. Yeah.
That was a definite booty call. That wasn't no date.
They went for it with a lot of jokes for the parents in this.
Yes, they did.
The whole movie.
Yes, they did.
So I gotta say, I'm gonna give right now the same thing I said for Blues Brothers. There was maybe 2 things where I raised my eyebrow, and everything else I thought was really good. I didn't find anything problematic.
Good is in quotation marks, but it was not like
I know.
It definitely was not as I don't know. I just expected to be more offended, and it was just like stupid.
It was a cartoon. It was really just a cartoon. It was a cartoon.
Okay.
It was super cartoonish. Yeah.
Yes, it was a cartoon, but a lot of it don't make sense. But anyway,
that's for damn sure.
So the dog misses out on the trip, and the little boy sees him chasing him, and the dad says, this dog, like being the ass he is, saying, no, I'm going to just run away from this dog. And not instead of saying, look, son, we can't have a dog. I'm sorry. We're moving. We're going to bring him to a shelter. Maybe he'll find a nice home, whatever, being a real dad. No, he's gonna run away from the dog, and they're gonna do a high speed car chase with the dog
Away from the
chasing
dog.
it. So the dog gets pulled over by the police.
The dog.
The dog, not the dad, the dog, and the
Yeah, the
police
dog.
officer says, "Have you been drinking?"
Now let's connect some dots. We're gonna go so late. Let's connect.
We gotta go fast. We can't.
Okay, no, I'm gonna go fast as I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
When Bingo left the circus, the circus man wanted to shoot Bingo,
Mhm.
and then the wife of the circus man was being nice, and then she said, "All right, let's shoot it."
Yeah, that's what.
Then they have the cop who pulls over Bingo and says, "Okay, I'm going to let you off with a warning next time, but next time I'll hit you myself."
Yeah, I know.
It was so rude.
There was
in this
so
movie.
much. It was just nonstop, like animal abuse.
Animal abuse.
You know, it's like crazy.
Animal abuse.
Talk about a movie that you couldn't make today.
I know, but you know what? They make up for it and they balance it out because Bingo is such a G.
Yeah, he really
And
could through.
Always comes out on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I can't even remember. I'm reading the Wikipedia, so I can kind of remember the timeline.
What I'll say right now is that this movie, in the slapstick spirit, it keeps moving.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah, it does keep moving.
They pack it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
place for 5 minutes.
Then after the cop pulls him over, then they're at the hot dog restaurant, right? That's when they're.
yes,
Well,
but what happens is the little boy makes the dad stop so he
Yeah.
could pee every like few miles, so the dog could follow Bingo could follow the scent of the pee. So he knows the little boy's pee smell. You know, dogs have a good. Yeah. So it ends. Boy, how did he get caught? I don't even remember how he even got caught by.
Well,
the
because
weed.
then he got like he was traveling for too long.
Oh
and
yeah, he
couldn't
got
get any water.
exhausted.
He got exhausted. Right.
And then Otho picked him up and brought him to the dog barbecue.
Yeah, it was like a
dog
biker
barbecue place where the parents just ate.
Yes, they.
The
ate
parents
dog.
ate over there, and they found out it was dog. But anyway, they picked up Bingo, and come to find out this. Where all the truckers eat, it's got to be good. Where the truckers eat, it's got to be good. So come to find out, all the hot dogs they were eating was made out of dogs, real dogs.
I know, and the guy is so sadistic.
Oh,
he like talks to the dogs when he's gonna. I can't.
So Bingo gets stuck in the cage, and he's gonna get made into a hot dog. But instead, they pick the dog, and poor little dog on top of Bingo that he's gonna make a hot dog cocktail weenies out of.
I know. Well,
I don't know why you need a small dog for cocktail.
I know because he's sadistic. But now listen to in this chat. After all you've heard about how we say Bingo always comes out on top, what do you think happens right now?
I know this is still the beginning of the movie.
I know it's only 20 minutes, not even.
And then Bingo, they cap all the dogs. He releases all the dogs. They captured because we could be here all night. But they capture the dogs, and they tie up the man or whatever in the back of a truck, and they release the brake, and they destroy the hot dog stand, whatever it is. And then I believe he gets mixed up with robbers.
Yes,
the robbers, and they have
a Winnebago.
They have a family held hostage in a camper.
Yeah,
which was really traumatic to me. Seeing a family
I know, you're like, damn, too close to home there. Yeah,
family getting caught in a camp. The poor two little girls and a family is getting they're tied up in a bathroom in the camper.
Tiny bathroom.
Yeah. So somehow Bingo calls 911 and woofs and Angela, anything you want to throw in here? Any notes there?
I loved this movie. It really held up for me. Bingo gets caught by the guys, looks in the bathroom, sees the hostages, leaves the trailer, calls 911 on a payphone, gets the cops to come.
He uses Morse code on the
Morse code.
And when you use Morse code, I forgot about that. And then
so funny.
And then the cops come. They don't care about the hostages. They just shoot up that camper with the poor little girls.
I know they were trying to use Bingo as a hostage, and they just shot that.
They
shot. Like,
Well, that was
That's
another one.
crazy.
Yep. That was another one.
Oh my goodness.
So then then the Bingo gets sent to live with the family. The
Yes.
little girls want to keep him, and then you
And
can
they-
see this is where he is in our background. Is this?
Yeah, and
Is,
they're like,
He
Elmira.
shows up Bingo as
Yeah,
a
they
do-
put him in a
baby.
baby costume, and then they give him a subpoena because the robbers turned it around and framed Bingo for the armed robbery of the RV of the camper.
And Bingo has to go to court and sit there and testify in front of a lawyer.
And then he goes to human jail. And they put him to human jail.
And the defending attorney, whatever it is, made the court reporter read the notes. And she has to bark. Woof, woof.
Harold, you
Oh,
guys
the
want your
stenographer,
time
yeah.
back?
I love that part though.
Me too. But anyway, he ends up in jail. I don't even know who the actor. I like that actor who played his jailmate. I like that actor who played.
That was good,
I
yeah.
want to look him. I'm going to do it.
I want to look him up
I
too,
know I know
Ramona.
him.
Please look him
You know
up
what
and
else
see who he
too?
is.
The tall guy who was one of the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in like everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was the second bad guy in Ghostbusters.
Oh wow. I'm curious to know who his cellmate was. That was a good little.
I know.
That
I'm
was a
going to
good
go find
actor.
out right now.
I
Yeah, that
love
was a
his
good.
outfit, his jail outfit. It was
Yes.
he had like an outfit for everything, so that was always good. I really
All dog
appreciated that.
costumes. Yep.
Yeah, and it was funny. You could tell it was like before everyone had clothes for their dogs, because I'm like,
Yeah.
they would have probably made that a little better looking now. But I really appreciated the dog
Yeah.
costume.
So they managed to escape from prison. Him and his cellmate. And poor guy got cut up by barbed wire. But anyway, they
I
escaped.
know. And then the dog was licking his face.
What a nice dog.
I know.
Then I believe he got a job as a dishwasher, Bingo, and he would lick the plate.
Yes, and then the guy, the head dishwasher guy.
Well, I even didn't get that part. Yeah, the
Oh,
bad
okay.
guys got out of jail. They were looking for the dog to kill.
Yes,
and
they were
put out a
following
warrant.
him like the dog was following.
Yes, they were all following each other.
Mhm.
And the dog, they put out a wanted poster and they said, I'm looking for this dog. And the main dishwasher got jealous of Bingo
Got
because he was going to take his job from him because Bingo just licked the plates clean.
Yuck. It's so disgusting. So
So the little boy the dishwasher turned in Bingo to the bad guys. All this is happening. They moved to Green Bay. He becomes the kicker. The dad becomes the kicker for Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, in all this mess, they kidnapped the boy.
yes.
They kidnapped the boy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't even remember how that happened now.
I don't remember how that. I think. Oh, the little boy saw the little boy saw. Well, this is what happened. Bingo finally found the little boy.
Yes, this was sad.
Yes, and finally found the little boy. And then whenever Bingo found him, he was all excited. And in a classic love twist, like this is like a classic love twist. Right whenever Bingo was going, he saw the little boy walking like a lassie dog, like a big collie.
Yeah, it really did look like Lassie.
Yeah, and he got heartbroken, just like a guy with, finally home, and then he sees his wife walking with another man or something, and he's heartbroken. But come to find out, the man she's walking with is just her brother, and just like this little boy walking instead of going ask, hey, who's this? Who you're walking with? And instead of Bingo, that smart dog, going up to the little boy and seeing what's going on, no, he just turns. He feels rejected, even though the little boy was just walking the dog for a neighbor. But anyway, classic Three's Company.
I know. Then he like goes to the dock. He's all sad. Like,
Yeah, he's all
classic
sad.
Sad shot.
I know. And like walking across the street at night under
Oh,
the street lights with the headlights in the background.
yeah.
Okay, here, real quick. The cellmate, Wayne Robson, who was in a ton of stuff. Popeye movie.
Wow.
Quality.
Hang on, wait, where is it?
So only quality films. It's so far.
Oh, Rescuers Down Under. Wow, I used to love that movie too. Dolores Claiborne, National Lampoon Senior Trip, Goosebumps.
Wow.
A whole bunch of stuff. Pippi Longstocking,
Probably good.
Babar, Cube, But the thing that piques my interest, and maybe if Steve's still here, he was on the Red Green show in Canada.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What character he playing?
Let me see.
I wonder if he's just a neighbor of theirs.
It says he was known for playing the part of Mike Hammer, an ex-convict and sometime thief on Red Green show from 93 to 2006.
He must
film in 2002, Duct Tape Forever.
Wow. He must be a character actor that like to play little criminals, huh?
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So they captured
He from jail, licks the guy's face.
I'm at the part where they kidnapped the little boy.
Oh yeah. They try to get the dog, and then they get the kid instead.
They get the kid instead. They tie him up to a bomb.
Because they find out his father's the kicker for the.
Yes, they find out his father's the kicker.
They want to bet on the game and have the father miss all the kickers.
Miss all the field goals. So they tie up the kid, not torture him, but they tie him up and they put a bomb. Basically, mental torture. I mean, mentally torture.
It's no good.
And they call the dad has to miss all the field goals or else he's gonna. Funny he even missed that ass. Funny he just did kick the field goals and let him kill his son. I mean, he was such an ass
right?
anyway.
Well, he wanted to. He was.
I know he really wanted to.
About it. Yeah.
He's lucky. Shirley stopped him, but
Well, you know what? They gave him enough plausible deniability, and they gave him just enough redemption at the end, but not too much.
Yes,
still was what he was, but he was like, all right, fine.
Yeah, and we're not even going to talk about those cops, but then we're going to talk about those cops in a little bit. But anyway, so Bingo goes and tries to save the boy, but in the meantime, a fire breaks out.
Yeah, the guy drops the cigar.
Yep, in the hideout where
the cigar, right? The guy drops the cigar, starts a fire, and Bingo has to go hit that fire extinguisher. If you don't hit that fire extinguisher, the boy is going to
fire alarm. Yeah, the
fire alarm. Yeah, but it's going to turn off the water. It's going to come down. So Bingo he looks. He has to jump through the flames, just like that first scene from the circus.
There's
Has
like
to jump.
Pain.
Yeah, he couldn't do it. Yeah, he couldn't do it, but he knows he needs to jump through that burning window flame to save that little boy. Takes a run and boom, hits the fire alarm. Fire goes out. He unties the boy. They get out, and now these jerk cops have these guys cornered, and they say, we got to wait until he misses the last field goal, And these cops,
the one cop goes, hold on, and he takes the radio and goes, get me the football stadium, and talks to the guy directly. He goes, hey, I got your kid. I got it all figured out. You got to hit this next field goal because me and the boys got a lot of money on this game.
What a jerk! What a yeah. So the cop basically just ruined this kid. I mean, he basically the cop killed the kid. If he was
playing fast and loose.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. The kid survived, but if he didn't, it would have been the cop's fault.
Yes, but Bingo was somehow impacted in some of the explosion. He did get killed, but he was in the hospital. And then, to me, the stupidest the stupidest scene in the entire movie. The little boy goes to see Bingo in the hospital.
Well, and this was what really tied it together.
Oh, it did tie it all together. And every character who was a jerk and tried to kill the little boy and tried to kill Bingo and made sausages.
That one nice lady who sent him.
Yeah.
Who sent him on. There was one nice lady who we didn't even mention because it wasn't worth it.
Yeah. There was like 3 nice people.
Yeah.
True. But every other
dogs, random dogs.
All the dogs were there.
All the random dogs from the Weenie Factory was there. Yeah. I believe the family that got kidnapped was there.
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
The kidnappers
The
who
criminals.
just tried to kill the boy in an explosion with a bomb, who tried to kill the family. They just attacked
And stole their RV.
and stole their RV and locked them up and threatened to kill them was there. And they're all friends. They're all just there. The ex-roommate who escaped from prison is there, and there's cops there, and the judge is there, and the cop who said he's going to run over Bingo next time he sees him, was there. So all the murderers were in that scene, and they were all like, "Go see Bingo. He's waiting for you.
It
He's
felt like
waiting
a
for
dream
you."
sequence. It was like
It
so
was-
crazy.
There was like 35 people in that room. You know what it felt like to me? And this is just like whatever. I love this property. It was like the end of Clockwork Orange, where they're going to see little Alex in the hospital bed, and there's all these lines of people. It's like the little kid is walking through like a corridor of bodies. There's like 35 people in there, and then just walks up to the Bingo, and then the kid's presence kind of like revives Bingo.
Yeah. And then, of course, the little boy says, "Can we keep him, Dad?" And then the line of the best movie is, "Sure, as soon as we get him neutered." And of course, Bingo.
I know that Bingo looks.
I know. I never
Well,
rolled
and
my
then they
eyes so
showed
hard.
just his head.
I know his
Then
little
it-
head in the cutout.
Yeah,
Oh my
it all
god!
goes to black for
Like
the credits.
freaking that's all, folks. Like,
Oh my goodness.
It was something else, but honestly, it really held up, and it was funnier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it was. It was something. It was something. It
All
was.
those costumes, the dog being a dishwasher, a employed dishwasher.
yeah, I wonder why.
Allison Perry.
I know, and you know
probably-
what else, Allison?
I
gotta
don't think
say
the
that-
movie did too well. I think after
I
this
know.
they started making Air Buds and all that. I think that was like kind of the sequel to like the Air Bud movies and all that. You know, kind of similar.
I gotta say this to Allison, since she was just on the screen. She said a while back, Ramona, I can tell how you saw this and also kind of want to forget it. Like how you it's like you can't forget it and you also want to forget it at the same time. And that's true, because there was like 3 things I remembered, and that was enough to bring it forward.
You know,
what a curse.
for a movie, I'm gonna be honest with you. For that type of movie, it was campy.
It was.
It was fun.
I feel like it was very self-aware.
Yes, 100%. No, I mean nobody makes this movie to be serious. I mean everybody.
I mean,
nobody's.
I felt like some of the jokes were like more clever and layered than I expected.
Yeah.
Like it was like way better done than I expected. It was and it's stupid. Like it was dumb. Like I am not saying that, but you know.
And we even did talk about like the scene where David Rashish is practicing his kicking in the hotel room. You know, it was campy, and I know like David, like we talked about Sledgehammer, like David Rashish is like a kind of a campy guy. You know, a lot of his comedy performances.
What about when they're going out the door? He's going to leave to go like drive the car to run an errand, and him and the wife like wiggle their toes together.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh,
It was. I like to know. I would like.
So funny.
Ramona, I know you like to look up stuff. I like to know like who the writer was and what other movies
I know,
they made.
right?
Yeah,
like,
what
it
else
was,
they wrote. Yeah,
you know,
right.
it was kind of
Yeah,
campy, like you
definitely.
know, like
If I
that.
find anything worth mentioning, I'll let you know.
All right, but it was good for what it was. It was much better than any other movies in that timeline that would take it. Look, I'm going to tell you. After I watched this, Beethoven got like 4 or 5 sequels. I think Bingo was better than Beethoven. Beethoven was more serious, kind of.
Well,
But I
like,
believe
it was
this-
more of a plot. Yeah, like yeah.
But I believe this is.
was funny.
It was slapstick.
Yeah, it was slapstick. It was like
It
a
was
cartoon.
last
It was
minute.
It
slapstick.
was, yeah. It was
Once-
like nonstop.
He goes with the kid, the desert, the barbecue place, the robbers, the family, the jail, the courtroom, the jail. Like he never stops moving.
I know.
Costumes, it's hilarious.
And that's like the movie and it was the same kind of movie. It was a movie, and I think it was around the same timeline, maybe a year later. It was the movie Paulie with the parrot. Not the parrot. Forgot what kind of bird it was. It was Paulie. And this little blind girl gets the parrot. Maybe it's a parrot. Maybe I don't even know what kind of. Somebody's gonna correct me. But the same thing. She moves or something, and she loses the parrot, the bird.
Bird, yeah.
And the bird goes on adventures by itself. He meets up with Cheech for one little thing. He meets up with Jay. I forget what his name is. Using SNL. So he goes through all these adventures, to go find his owner. And I don't want to spoil anything. I don't think we're ever going to watch this movie. But by the end of the movie, he finds the owner, like the girl. And you think he's going to find the girl as a little girl. But by the time he finds her, like the girl's like older.
Wow.
It's kind of sad, see.
Yeah, it's like a passage of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. But Angelo, anything you want to add while Ramona's looking that up?
I did have a whole thing of notes. I just got kind of distracted.
That's all right. I know you were in the chat. I was looking at the chat and everything else. Gang, I would say this movie was, if you want to watch a fun camping movie, I think you're going to enjoy it. I really think you're going to enjoy it.
I can read all my notes real quick for you guys if you want.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
He's giving his notes.
You guys already brought it across. I'm just gonna bring it back. Great production. Loved how stuff was shot. Camera angles. Felt bad for all the dogs involved.
Yeah.
Bingo was definitely the smartest living creature in the movie. LOL. Chucky's dad is an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm glad everyone came together at the end. Dog is definitely a man's best friend.
Wow.
All right.
Beautiful wrap up. Love it.
Yeah. All right.
The dog was the smartest character in the fucking movie.
Yes. And the boy. And the boy.
Yeah, and the kid. Yeah.
And the kid.
But definitely Bingo. Yeah.
I guess you don't need to hear me. You already know how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's wrapping it up because he just had notes that he wanted to say. What are you gonna say?
I have a thing.
Okay.
Okay, I want to hear yours though.
The man who wrote Bingo he didn't write much, but he's apparently writing something right now called The Sea Witch. But listen to this. He picks and chooses this guy. And you can when you see what his credits are. So here's his only things. Bingo. I'm going to go out of order.
Okay.
He did Bingo. He did a Disney movie called Summer of the Monkeys with a kid trying to raise the money to buy his dream horse. He did a movie called Space Warriors where it's like kids who get have to go on a real space mission.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He did 2 Walton's specials.
I have to go feed Rosie. Talk about dogs. I want to hear. I have to go feed the Bingo I got right here. Hold on one second.
All right, you better hurry up.
Hurry up. Tell me. Hurry.
Okay. He did the Waltons Homecoming and the Waltons Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
And also a television special called Alien Christmas. Then he did 3 episodes of Dolly Parton's Heartstrings. Now, that's all. The only 2 that I left out is that in 1995 and 2017, he wrote both of the Jumanji movies.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
Wow. There you go. Thank you.
He has such a short, he only has 9 things.
I
but
can't
if you
believe
wrote
he
Jumanji,
wrote.
well, and if he wrote Bingo and then Jumanji.
Yeah.
So he made a mint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. You see?
Wow.
All right.
I agree, power over Sim. Bingo better than Jumanji.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, so I wouldn't know. But,
Bingo's lighthearted.
So that was movie club night. Bingo. Now look, we are thinking of doing the next movie night. It won't be right away, but we're going to do it down the line. Is going to be the new Bill, not the new, but the Bill and Ted part 3.
Certainly new compared to the first 2.
I know.
Yeah, Face the Music. We're gonna watch Bill and Ted's Face the Music in the next.
I'm excited.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
Thanks
we can't wait for that one.
Thanks for giving me an excuse.
All right, and then we're probably gonna watch one day, maybe Cabin Boy, but that's gonna be in the future.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
So-
to answer that.
yeah. So, gang, let me hurry up and do this because I have it on my notes, and we don't have to. We're gonna do. If y'all want to do we could do wrestling. We could carry it over, whatever.
Yeah, we'll show our wrestling stuff next time.
Okay.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
look, programming note. Next
We're
Sunday,
back
I
up
will be in. I'll be again. I'm an out and bounder. I'm going to be in Miami, Beverly Hills to Miami. But we should be having a live show next Sunday. I'll be in live, and we still got to talk. We're going to do a cruise show, but I got to talk to the gang and see what day is good for them to do, and me to do a cruise episode from the cruise. That's always fun. But
Yes.
I want to bring up this, and maybe there's a new segment we could do. But and Ramona, I know you probably have some thoughts too. We probably won't get into too many bands right now, but I want to talk about bands that from their inception to what they currently are or what they became, how drastically they have changed.
Ooh, I have
But-
one already.
Yeah, I know we have a lot, but the one I wanted to bring up first, and we could maybe make this a little regular segment, depending on, and maybe we could talk a little bit. I'm going to try to go fast on this. But to me, one of the bands that I've ever seen change is Goo Goo Dolls.
Absolutely.
Goo Goo Dolls started out as a not really hardcore, but they were really a punk band.
Yeah, well, they were punk, and they were like kind of goofy doofy punk.
Goofy
I
doofy
always,
punk.
like,
Yeah.
I always had like a little crush on that bass player because he just like looked cute. I could tell he was like feeling himself.
Yeah,
I remember them having like a little like punky song on like the Ace Ventura 2 soundtrack or something. And then next thing I knew, Iris.
I know, exactly.
Serious. Yeah.
Exactly. It was like
Page and Meg Ryan.
I had every at the time it was cassettes. I had every Goo Goo Dolls. It was one of my favorite bands. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, and just give you an example. Here it is. Thank you. But here's here's a song of theirs, Up Yours. All right, and this is from their Jet album. And here we go.
Up yours, stop your whine.
Exactly.
I'm doing fine. Yeah, fuck your suicide.
Was it playing?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was, I didn't see the
Description
video.
of how they were.
Yeah.
And then you know what they became. Slide, Iris.
Yes. I don't know what happened to them. Probably they were tired of being nobodies and they wanted to be famous. I mean, I don't know.
That's what happens with people.
Yeah.
I can't blame them,
Yeah. And it's really weird to me, like to listen to bands that just change their outlook so much. It's just
You know what? Also, there is a level, and we can't understate this because we don't want to get into a like a sellout echo chamber. Sometimes people just grow.
They do. They do.
I'll raise you one. Can I give you one who I know?
Oh, please.
One of my favorites, who I loved their edgy stuff, but their first 2 albums, they were like teenagers basically. And then they grew up and started doing this super overproduced, cute music. And I felt betrayed, but now I understand. And that band, who I love their second album in particular, is called Silverchair. They came out with Frog Stomp and Freak Show, and they were like these crazy, like post-grunge, like replacement Nirvana albums. And then, but they were like teenagers from Australia.
Yes,
And then
I heard of them. Right.
yeah, then they grew up and they started making like cute music. And I was like, oh, what's this about? Like, oh, these sellouts. And it's like, No, they were little kids, and then they kind of like
Yeah,
evolved
you're right.
on their own.
You're
So there
right.
has to be like a balance, you know.
Yeah, and I bet you Goo Goo Dolls, whenever they first came out, they were probably 18, 19. And you made a good just point right now with the replacements. The first few replacement albums were pure punk albums. Fast-paced punk, kind of like almost like Goo Goo Dolls, kind of like goofy, kind of and then replacements kind of grew up and matured and did. And maybe it's more of a maturing thing, but I think you can mature.
Well, here's another one, Harold. I know you'll know this one. Bad Religion.
Definitely.
Think of those early albums.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then how they are. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They were so young.
Yeah, they were so
really part of it.
I feel like the Goo Goo Dolls were young, but I think they could have kept a little harder edge and just turning out all that mainstream crap, though. But again,
you know what? Once they hit with that Iris, and then they backed it up with like 2 or 3 more, they're set for life.
Yeah,
they don't need to do anything.
You're right. You're right. You're right. And I honestly, I can't blame them.
No, you can't blame anyone.
Yeah, you can't blame them.
Well, you to a degree
You could
blame
but
some people. Don't get me started. You know.
Yeah, you could, but I mean, I don't blame nobody.
There is a line.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Me too.
Which we won't go into detail
Me
about.
too. Yeah, Angelo, you had one that you wanted to bring up. You said.
Oh, I mean, I still like everything they do, but like AFI for sure.
Very different, absolutely big difference. And they like almost changed like 3 or 4 times because they were like hardcore, you know, like with like Total Immortal, and then they almost went like a gothic emo route, and now they really, I mean, Davey Havoc like had Twink Death, and he looks fierce and hot. He has that open shirt with his chest hair and his big beard.
Yeah.
He looks amazing. I can't even believe it. And they just came out with an album and everyone loves it.
Yeah, and you're right. You know, it depends, and it is because I've talked to. I mean, we talked to my mind's blank, but the bass player for the Muffs, and he was telling us about when the Muffs came out, and then the record label wanted to and I know. And this is the true. I mean, this is Paul Duck Tucker. We're talking kind of sellout bands over here, so it'd be a good topic for you. But anyway, not the joystick.
Well, we're talking. Here's what we're really talking about. Because listen, if anyone doesn't know, Ramona is a Libra, and we're talking about the delicate balance of
also Angela
sellout to natural evolution. You know, it's not all so black and white.
And you know, and this is for a lot of those punk bands, like Jawbreaker. I know Jawbreaker was completely different. Then whenever they signed to the major label, that album of theirs was just, I liked it myself, but it lost a lot of its fan base, and that ruins a band also, because after that they did sell as many records as the record label thought. They were dumped out on their butt, and they still owed the record label money because they put up all that production cost. And guess what? You know, they got it. It had the same thing. Talk about heavy metal, like Raven. Raven was a new wave British music band. They were real like trash kind of, and thrash, and they came out with that glam metal crap, and it just destroyed them. They're still around, but they changed their style back to that thrash. But you could tell where the record influencers got to them. You know.
Well, look at this. Here's my tea. Let's go in the reverse and listen. I used to love this band. I don't stand by, especially the singer. They've gone through stages. They've gone through tragedies. I'm not sitting here in 2025 listening to them. But look at this band who drastically changed in the other direction. Pantera.
Oh, that's
Used
a
to be
good. Yeah.
a Fruity Duty
Yes.
glam metal band, and then they went thrash.
They
and
went
got
thrash.
big success.
That's a good one, Ramona. That
And
is
then
a
Phil
good
is a
one.
piece of garbage, and that's
Yeah, that is a good example of one that went opposite. Opposite. They were,
opposite.
yeah, they were like,
Because some people smell where it's going. You know who I used to always hear it about, and I don't know if you know them, Fallout Boy. I heard they were like a hardcore band, and they just said, "Girl, let's get paid."
Yeah. You're right.
I remember seeing them in the early days, Ramona.
Yeah.
You know who I remember seeing all the time? Two bands that both kind of got hit singles here and there, and they used to always open back in the day for everyone. They would be opening for Motorhead, opening for Anthrax, opening for Type O Negative, Chevelle and Finger 11. And then eventually they both hit with one single here and there. It was nice. I said, "Oh, look, there they go."
It's a good topic. We're gonna have to bring this up again because this is an
Ramona.
interesting topic.
I know we really got right on it right away
Yeah.
because there's a lot of bands.
Ramona,
Evolutions.
Ramona, I was just talking about Chevelle last week. Like that album when they first came out was pretty hard, but they kept on getting heavier throughout time.
There you go. And
It's
see,
better,
for me, it was the opposite, where like I only knew them from seeing them open for Anthrax a bunch of times. And then by the time they hit with that single, I was like, "Oh, cute." And I never really followed them.
Yeah.
I just was like happy for them, but it didn't hit me.
Yeah.
But I remember it gets stuck in my head sometimes.
Yeah, we're gonna do this segment again. I'm gonna do a little segment. We're gonna do this segment again because it's a good topic. All right, gang. To wrap all this up, we're talking about bands. Talk about Pilates 80s. When I was standing there, I was watching. I saw this dude. He had this hat, and he wasn't part of the Pilates. I think he was part of the meet. He was taking pictures. And it was a Cannibal Corpse hat.
Ooh.
And I said, so I'm seeing this guy at the Pilates 80s. I'm like, "Hey man, you like Cannibal Corpse?" "Oh yeah, yeah, I love. I said, "Man, I saw them whenever I was young." I said, "Man, I remember going to those concerts." I said, I got knocked down in the mosh pit a bunch of times." He said, "Oh, I would have gone in the mosh." He said, and I said, "I saw DRI." He was like, "You went to see DRI?" I said, "Yeah."
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's like a younger guy. And he's like really into Cannibal Corpse, And I said, "Yeah, but when I went to see DRI, I said all those what did I call them? I can't remember now. The Nazis, the Nazis that be at the DRI concert with their boots and want to step on your head and hit you in the head on purpose to hurt you.
They're crazy. Well, and you know what? We used to do the same thing back to them. Those little don't let me get started doing curses, but they were at all those same shows I was talking about with those bands opening. They always are there. They always had.
They're always there. Always out to hurt somebody with their big and just stomp and knock you in the back of the head. Well, Nazi punks. That's what it is. Yeah.
No good.
Yeah.
No good. They're trying to rebrand, but we remember no good.
Yeah. And DRI was good. All right, gang. We went too long. Talked about Hollywood. Talked about and look, Paul. I already apologized to Paul Duck Tucker. I could not make his show on Thursday night because I had the flight. I had to wake up at 3 in the morning to catch the flight. Totally. Yeah, and I apologized to him. And
you didn't know you were getting whisked away on a star-studded vacation.
I did not know that I was going to be getting whisked away to Beverly Hills.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Paul Duck Tucker again. I know it was all good. You told me, but I still feel bad because honestly, I feel bad for myself because I really wanted to go see your band. I don't feel bad for you. No, I'm just joking. I don't feel bad. I feel bad for myself because I really wanted to go see your band and your song came on my playlist on the plane. And I'm like, "Oh man, I forgot to let Paul Duck Tucker know." And I really was looking forward to it. You wouldn't believe how much I was looking forward to it. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this. All right, gang. All right, thank you, Paul Duck Tucker. I still want to go do your movie premiere, and I will see y'all next time, unless I get whisked away to Beverly Hills again.
Again.
Yeah, I doubt that. But
Maybe
anyway,
get whisked away to New York next time.
Yeah.
I don't know why didn't have the Pilates class on the top of the roof of New York?
Blown away.
We're gonna manifest it.
There's
The next
sharp
time,
buildings. Yeah.
I'm gonna take all my candles and incense off my altar the next time when I'm making sauce for the spaghetti, and I'm gonna light a whole altar in the kitchen with the windows open, and the breeze is gonna blow out the window, and you're gonna win a trip to New Jersey.
All right, I can't wait. Can't wait. That's what I was talking about this week. I was talking to the other sweeper, Liz, and I was saying because her husband doesn't really like to go too many places, and I was talking about New York, and I said, you know, I said I'd love to go back to New York, but Mrs. D been there so many times. But I said if I do another trip, I don't care about going to New York because I would just hang out in New Jersey with my two people, two peeps that I did the show with, Gene and Ramona. And Angelo, I saw after I got off the plane in Los Angeles, I was going to send you a picture. When I got off the plane, when I flew in from New Orleans to Los Angeles, that plane was going to Seattle after.
Oh.
I should have just stayed on, huh?
I know, right? You should have held on to the bottom.
I should have pulled a bingo and hide in a box somewhere.
Oh, stay in the back. I'm gonna check.
You know what's so funny?
Newspaper.
I'm gonna say this to end the show. One part that we left out, a little detail of bingo, when after the bad guys kidnapped the kid, bingo was so good at tracking them that they panned up at one point with the guys driving, and bingo was just chilling on top of the car.
Yeah. Like they never heard them. Like they never heard them. All right. So, gang, I'm going to end this like I started it.
I love this outfit. I'm so glad you're putting it back on.
Does the sweatband have the logo from the...
No, this is just generic. Yeah, these are just generic.
I love the 3 pastels, random 3 pastels. And the beautiful... How'd you get muted?
Oh, you're good. No, you're good. You're good.
All right, we had fun. I talked about my Pilates. I'm going to start doing more Pilates. I promise. Club Pilates. I shout out to y'all for sending me to Beverly Hills. Look on Tuesday. I'm going to talk about the food I ate. I really did talk about the food, but on Tuesday's Food Chat with HD, I will talk about the food, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and prices and everything else. And gang, Sunday night will be live from Miami. I'm a world traveler, a United States traveler. And we will have cruise night one night, and we'll announce that. So, gang.
Hey, wait, can we play the Halloween song before we go?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I wish we would have did that at the beginning.
I know.
Oh.
Sonia and Crystal started talking about it when we were in the movie. I was like, oh, crap. We should have started with that.
We should have started. I forgot all about it. You know what? I'm thrilled. I'm
for Halloween. We'll do it anyway.
Yeah, we will show it next week too. But I was so mixed up with this traveling and everything else that I forgot about it.
No, none of us thought of it.
Yeah. So
Next
I don't know if it's
twice. That'll be the last time, and then it goes in the vaults.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it one more time next week for sure, and then it goes in the vault. It's on YouTube. I mean,
it's not gone.
I know. Well, it's just in the.
It's not seasonal anymore.
The theoretical vaults.
Yeah, it's up on Spotify if you want to go watch it there, and I think we're good. Okay, I'll be back on Tuesday night. And I will make an announcement on cruise night. We're going to talk about cruise night after this show. We're gonna set up a date. So we're gonna do that. So, gang, here it is, the classique from written by the lyrics written by HD, backup vocals by Angelo, special appearances by Angelo's Haircut, music by Ramona, backing tracks by everybody, video by Gene. Did I miss anything?
Right.
No.
The original band who actually wrote it, Heatwave.
Yeah, groove line.
Groove line. Wave.
Yeah.
But this is my completely original interpretation.
Exactly, and it's awesome. It is awesome. So here we go with you know what band changed a lot since we started too? After show chats.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we were more of a punk.
I know. We and just wait, Harold, because pretty soon I'm gonna tell you. After 5 years, I'm gonna say, Harold, next couple of weeks, we're doing my album release show. So just get ready, MF. Fangul, you better get ready, you spackhole.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Doing my Pilates. All right, here we go. Pilates, not Pilates.
You said it right every time. You did so good.
I can't go 2.5 hours without saying something right. I'm sorry. All right, here we go.
I love you. We're all friends of souls, Harold.
Everybody, it's me, Mr. Muscles. And you know, after show chat gang won't let a Halloween go by without one of their special Halloween spooky songs. So why don't we get down to the after show chat neighborhood and see what's going on? Grab your bag. It's that time that comes round once a year, door to door. No looking back, we're out for snacks. Leave your worries behind. 'Cause we're out trick-or-treating in the after show chat neighborhood tonight. First stop is HG's house down the block. He's got the goods, but he won't answer 'cause he's snoozing. Leave your worries behind. 'Cause we're out trick-or-treating in the after show chat neighborhood tonight. Gene and Ramona, they always got the good stuff. Just gotta say the right words. Come on, you know them. Trick or treat, Angelo. They give you a free haircut if you bring them something good to eat. Leave your worries behind. 'Cause we're out trick-or-treating in the after show chat neighborhood tonight.
Welcome to the after show chat neighborhood. Let's dress up and get something good. HG introduced me to the fam. Now we gotta get going fast as we can. Knock knock. Now Johnny he gave me a handful. Mr. Muscles was mad but he stayed cool. Flex chased me around for a little bit, trying to get revenge for that art pre-gathering. Plans have to be for no reason. He's trash anyways. Where do I even begin? T-Boss trying to charge me $10 for a bite-sized candy. I said why bother? Had a great time with the show. At the show chat, best dudes I'll ever know. Saw great decorations. My tank is full. I'm coming back next year, hoping for more.
Watch for flex and glaze. You see, they always tell you to smell their feet. Muscles and Johnny, they know what Halloween is all about. So come on, friends, welcome to the neighborhood. Tricks and treats, spooky creatures you will meet. Leave your worries behind. 'Cause we're out trick-or-treating in the after show chat neighborhood tonight. I think I got this. Let me try. Leave your worries behind. 'Cause we're out trick-or-treating